Okay, this is cutting of medallions. Take your center cut. Take off your fat cap. Recording the video for the medallions. I'm recording the video for the medallions.
Right here.
Okay. This line here is going to be important. So what you're going to do is you're going to cut on the right side of that line. Right here on this side, there's a silver skin that goes right under here. You're going to need to cut that out. Set that aside for scraps. Take off your end, set your end aside. And you're making 2-ounce cuts. When it gets too thick, you cut it in half. Continue with 2-ounce cuts. You can weigh out the whole piece and find out how many pieces you should be getting out of it. So like this, if I wanted to weigh that out, that's right about 6 ounces. I know I'm going to get 3. Okay, now you take your other side. And what you're going to do here is this is going to get cut into thirds. This first part, you're going to go even with this side, and then you're going to cut it so that it's parallel on the other side. Trim your fat off. Lay it out, cut it end to end. Okay, you've got a stubby end and the long end. On the long end, trim it. This one's going to be just under 6 ounces, but that's going to be okay. We're still going to cut it into thirds. And shave that last end off. And then same thing here. Mop off your long end. Cut it into thirds. Sometimes they're thicker, and you can get 4 cuts out of them. Now what's important here is the grain. Okay? See, the grain's going this way, so what you want to do is stand it upright. And kind of squish that down. Ooh. That's the shape of your medallion. Cut this next one in half. Here you've got a silver vein that runs right through. Comes out on this other side too, it's right there. So what you're gonna do with this is you're gonna, still standing upright, you're gonna lift this here and you're gonna slice right above that silver vein. Go back and forth to check that you're lined up on both sides. So now you've got that silver vein cut out. You're going to come at an angle, slice off the bottom, lop off your end. All this over here is going to be for strips. This piece doesn't really work for strips because there's a lot of silver skin inside of it. But you can kind of cut it in half at an angle and pound it out and use it for like soups or fillies, different things like that. Something you need a lower quality meat for. So we're going to cut this into 2-ounce portions right from there. If it gets too thick, you can cut it in half and try and work off the halves, but it's a lot tougher than the other ends, so that doesn't work as well with this piece. Cut out your 2-ouncers. This guy's going to be not enough to get 2 out of, so we're just going to trim it as if it were a medallion there, and then there we go, our 2-ounce piece. This is the really tricky part. So you've got that line still. It's coming down this side, right here. So what you're going to do is you're going to come in at it at an angle, like so, and when you hit the silver skin, you turn back and you make little incisions along that silver skin. So once you find your silver skin, turn your knife back the other way. And you pull it up using the meat's weight to pull your knife along the meat. You don't want to try and dig in, because then you're going to cut through the silver skin and it's going to get all over your medallions. So you're left with a very large piece. It's got silver skin all the way through it. That's also going to go into your discard pile for soups or a ranchera steak, whatever. And you trim off the edge that you were trimming to make it nice and pretty again. Cut off your tip in 2-ounce portions. These 2 pieces of meat, can't really do much with them. I mean, this one you can kind of cut it in half here, and you can kind of take some of this, use that for your strips. Now you've got this filleted piece with a lot of silver skin through it. But this one, there's nothing really you can do with that. So your pieces, you're going to find your grains, and you're going to cut across your grains, just like with anything. That way, when the grains fall apart as you're eating, you're getting easy to chew pieces instead of trying to chew through the grain. Alright, and that's how you make the most out of your center cut medallions. Then you just need to season them, portion them out, and you're ready to go.